Hey Brian, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business just by better utilizing both your website and your Google business profile. All right, so I see you guys do some plumbing in the Milwaukee area, so I did a quick search on Plumber Milwaukee WI, and here's the search results page that comes up. And since 90% of the people never click past the first page, you're going to want to try to get into as many of the 3 different sections of this page as possible if you are looking to grow your business. So the top section here is the Google advertiser. So if you're not looking to pay Google advertising dollars, then you're going to want to focus on getting into the second and third sections of this page. So the second section here is known as the Google Map Pack. And there's 2 things you need to do to get into this map pack. One is make sure that you have a Google business profile and that you're keeping it active. So I do see that you have a profile here. To keep it active, you need to just continue to get customer reviews and respond to those reviews timely. You also need to continue to upload photos to the site, as well as make sure that you fill out, this is a 750 character space here, so if you could fill that out, the more you use it, the better. So if you fill out, as close to 750 characters as possible, but you also want to include local buyer intent keyword phrases in there, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then lastly, what you would do to keep the profile active is do periodic posting to it. They're called Google posts. It's much like a social media post that you would do periodically. All right, so that is the first step in getting into this section. And then also, since Google's a popularity contest, Google looks to see who are the most frequently mentioned plumbers in the Milwaukee area, and they look across the entire internet. And so the way businesses deal with that is they register their business in online directories. And so you want to make sure that you're registered in more directories than these guys are. And there's thousands of directories out there, like Angie's List, Yelp.com, Nextdoor.com, just to name a few. And you just have to go out to those sites. It does take time, but you go out to those sites and you just register your business name, address, and phone number on each of those sites. And that's how you get into this map pack. So 30 to 40% of the traffic is going to go to the businesses listed in this map pack. So it's critical to be there if you are looking to grow. And then lastly, this section down below the map pack is known as the organic section. And to rank high in the organics listings, it's based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. So I wanted to compare your content and backlinks to this Gene Wagner Plumbing, which is the #1 ranked plumbing website in Wisconsin after you get past this directory site, Angie's List. All right, so just looking at your content here, one thing to know about Google is they look for 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for them to consider you an authoritative site or an expert in your niche. And right now you have about 300. So I would definitely recommend adding some more content to this page, but you don't want to just add any content. It's also very important that the content is dense with local buyer intent keyword phrases. These are the words that people are actually frequently typing into the Google search bar and the phrases you would like your site to be found for. The more these keywords are mentioned in your content, the more relevant Google will see your site to the searched phrase. So let's just take a look at this. I use this site called Ahrefs to analyze different websites. So here's your website, and you can see that currently you are ranking for 6 different keyword phrases. And if I click on that, I can see exactly what keyword phrases you're ranking for. So mechanical contractor Milwaukee, that is a local buyer intent keyword phrase because it references both the service you provide and the location you provide it in. And you can see that that phrase is searched 50 times per month. Currently you're ranking in the 24th position, so you have lost about 4 spots on that. Not sure exactly why, but anyway, so you want to try to get that onto the first page. Same thing here, plumbing Milwaukee and plumbers Milwaukee Plumbing, 40 times per month, 1,700 times per month on that phrase, and 300 times per month searches per month, that is, for that last phrase there. And you were ranking on the 6th, 8th, and 7th pages for those. Somehow that has been lost. Usually when we see something like you're losing positions, it's because you lost backlinks, and I'll get to that next. So that is a serious number of searches per month that you can be participating in significantly if you were to get on the first page of the Google search. So let's just look at your competitor. Your competitor, you can see he is currently ranking for 739 keywords. The number of keywords doesn't really matter so much. as the exactly which keywords, because you could be ranking for national keywords that don't necessarily turn into any business, because if somebody finds your website from California, say, that's not going to help you. But somebody looking for a plumber in Milwaukee, which these guys are currently ranking in the sorry, right here, the third position on 1,700 searches per month, that's where you want to be, because they're getting 262 clicks per month just because they are ranking in the third position there on the organic section. So you can see that's a lot of volume that they're getting just by being on the first page that you could easily be participating in. And as you can see here, you could also be ranking in other towns. You do the same exercise for every service you provide and for every location you provide it in. So like Brookfield Plumbers, they're also ranking for, which has 300 searches per month, and they are in the sixth position there, so on the first page. So that's if you can build out your page, your content, so that you can rank in each of these different services and each of these different locations, you're gonna have a substantial amount of business coming to you. So that's what I wanted to show you about content. The last thing I wanted to show you about is backlinks, and as I was mentioning, you might have lost a backlink there, but backlinks are just links from other websites over to your website, and they act as an endorsement of your site in Google's eyes. They give legitimacy to your site because Google sees that other sites are linked to you, and that therefore that must mean that your site is relevant or important in some way, so that gives power to your site in the rankings process. So you want to have more backlinks than your competitors have, but you also want to make sure that your backlinks are quality backlinks. You could be linked to spammy sites, or you could be linked to more authoritative sites, and you're kind of penalized in the rankings if Google sees that you're linked to spammy sites, and you are rewarded in the rankings if you are linked to authoritative sites. So you can tell whether a site that you're trying to link to is spammy or authoritative based on the DR score. Every site has a DR score. That's your trust score with Google. And so a good site has a DR score of 30 or higher, like Facebook or YouTube are like in the 90s, because they are very trusted sites. But most, businesses, small businesses, are going to be, if it's a good site, it's going to be in the 30 to 40 range. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. Your competitor, you have 191 backlinks, 74 unique referring domains. Competitor's site here has 364 backlinks from 54 unique referring domains, and they have a DR score of 17. So they are on their way to building a pretty decent backlink profile, and that's really what you want to do. You want to start adding backlinks from quality websites so that you can build up your backlinks profile. And if you structure your content appropriately, then you can easily get yourself to the first page here and start participating in all that traffic. If you look at Gene Wagner Plumbing, I mean, they're getting 900 clicks per month coming to their website. So as of right now, you don't really have a lot of traffic going on. So I wanted to just show that to you so you can see exactly what you need to get to the first page. I hope that information is helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And by the way, if you're on this page in the map pack and in the organic listings, you're going to doubly participate in those searches. So any questions, reach out. If you wouldn't mind, just respond to the email. Let me know that you watched this video and whether you found it valuable or not, or if you think there's information that I should be providing in future videos. I'd appreciate that information as well, so that I can continue to add value to small businesses. Thanks, and have a great day.